Yeah, because I was a psycho, and I called my mom the first time I met him, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, I met my husband. I'm in love." She said, "Okay."
What's up, everybody? We're back. That's how I start every episode.
And I love it.
It's just that's how we begin episodes. So
Okay.
today, I've got a good friend of mine. So here's a story. Whitley, I
Hi.
almost called you Whitley Battles.
And that's
we were
okay. A lot of
just
people
talking.
do.
We were just talking about that with your husband before we started recording. That's your maiden name.
Yeah. It was a way cooler name. No offense.
I mean, your married name's Smith.
Yeah.
That's the whitest last name under the sun.
Unfortunately.
Respectfully, John.
Respectfully.
It's like, okay, but you know what's funny? It's like, not like John has any control over what his
I mean, he
last
doesn't,
name
but like
is.
I lost an element of cool that I used to have.
Right.
You know? That was
So,
like a fun fact.
so Whitley, first of all, thank you for coming on.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
So, Tori and I told you this a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Tori and I were talking earlier today. Your family was probably the first friends we made in Nashville when we moved here almost 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah. Just some babies y'all were.
No, I mean, when at that time, I would have been 21.
No, yeah, y'all were young.
Yep. And I feel like every weekend we were at your mom's house hanging out.
Yeah, like grilling out, hanging out.
So back in those
fun.
days, what I would drink was not your father's root beer. You talk about sugar. If you handed this was before I was sophisticated and drink bourbon. And I mean, I didn't even really. I mean, maybe I drank Blue Moon back in the day.
Blue Moons are such a vibe, though.
Blue Moons. Yeah, I still love a Blue Moon. You tell me we're gonna drink Blue Moon with an orange in it, I'm in.
Yeah.
But we used to come over there. I mean, I really think most weekends. But you were in college at the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, because I tell people. So
sadly. I didn't get to hang out with you as much.
I was gonna say. Here's what's nuts.
Yeah.
I was at your mom's house the night you and John went on your first date.
Are you serious?
Swear on my life.
Wait, I love this.
Yeah, because we were. I think. Well, I don't even know that Hannah and Kellen were together yet.
No, they weren't. Yeah.
They started dating right after I think you and John did.
Yeah.
Give or take around.
Give or take, like a few months after.
High school. I think that was her senior year of high school.
I think
something
so.
like that.
Yeah.
But because I remember being there. We were in the basement of your mom's house playing giant Jenga. And I remember your mom being like, I gotta text Whitley and see how his day was.
Yeah, because I was a psycho, and I called my mom the first time I met him, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, I met my husband. I'm in love." She said, "Okay,
you
psycho."
At Tech, right?
Yeah. My freshman year, I met him.
Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, that's been 11 years ago. So here's another fun fact. When I was putting our podcast in the calendar that we were recording today, 3 things popped up in my calendar when I typed your name in.
Oh gosh, there's no telling. I'm scared.
No. Whitley and John rehearsal.
Oh yes.
Whitley and John wedding and Whitley and John premarital counseling.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I was like,
this is my premarital counselor, everybody.
If you want premarital counseling, please God, don't come to me now.
Oh my gosh, no, we've been married
10 years ago.
7 years this month. So obviously you did a good job. Like we made it through the hard year 7.
Yeah. Hey, you make it through the first 5 years, you're doing pretty good.
Correct. So it was the premarital counseling.
I don't know about any of that.
Had to be.
But you all were the first wedding that I ever officiated.
No, honestly, you killed it. You did a great job.
So here's a funny story about that. I remember your rehearsal dinner being freezing. Or the rehearsal. Because you all got married it was end of April, mid-April, right?
Yeah.
It's your anniversary, right?
Yeah. Almost 7 years.
That's wild.
I know.
Okay, Tori and I have been married 11.
That's crazy.
How she's put up with my bum.
I don't know, because she's a saint. That's why.
Listen, she's not on here to defend herself. She's a sassy as hell.
No, you married a sweetie.
She really is.
Best.
But when she gets going, she is sassy as hell.
Jake, that's women.
Well, that's a fact.
That's what we do.
I cannot argue at that fact. But I remember being at Charles' rehearsal, and then so like you all got married at like a farm kind of in between Pleasant View and Clarksville.
Like out in like Cedar Hill, like
yeah. Middle of nowhere, first of all.
Absolutely nowhere.
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So the day of the rehearsal, Tori was working, so I had to have Roman with me. So we're there. There's a picture. I have a picture somewhere, a couple of them from that night of me holding him going through the.
And he was like so little.
Yeah, he
He was
was.
little.
Cause you got me. Was it
2019. Yeah.
He would have been a year and a half old.
No, yeah, he was baby.
He was little,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember like we go. So like after the rehearsal, we had the rehearsal dinner.
Yeah.
And we was like, it was at the venue the wedding was at, and we go downstairs, and like Roman and I go through and get food, and we just go sit at a random table with like some of your bridesmaids and their boyfriends or something. I don't know any of these people. I don't know anybody. And I'm sitting there, and Roman's holding court. He's 18 months old, and he was cute as hell.
And
So
everybody
all the
loves
girls-
him. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And like Harvey's that way now too. Like if there's a cute girl around and she like he locks eyes with her, she locks eyes with him, he'll go, And I'm like, oh my God.
Little stud.
Roman's that way right now too. Lord Jesus, he can hold court with him. But anyways, and so we're sitting there, and your mom and sister come out, and they were like, we had a seat for you with us inside. I was like, you should have told me, because I just might sitting outside freezing. I remember Roman ate M&Ms at that rehearsal dinner, and it got.
Was he like on
everywhere.
one that whole night or no? Was he so crazy?
I bet he was. My Lord in heaven. He's got like this. This is gonna be the crunchiest thing ever say in this podcast. 'Cause we all know me. I'm not crunchy. He's got a red dye little thing.
Honey, all kids have a red eye, like a red dye issue.
Yes.
It makes him ADHD. I'm telling you.
It makes him psychopath.
Yes. It makes
It's
him
not
crazy.
as much now. When he was younger, though.
Yeah. They're so sensitive to it.
It was, let me think. It would have been summer of 22. So he would have been getting ready to turn 5. And it was like our first day at the beach. I think it was our first night, second night, something. It's early in the trip. And we were 38 because
why would you not be in 30?
It's my favorite place.
It honestly, though, such like a happy place, though.
Yeah, no, like it is my favorite place.
Let's get a place. Can we split a place?
1000%.
Let's share it.
Listen. My dad and I have talked. My dad, if I could ever convince my dad to do it, I've talked about it for ad.
I would love.
I would, yeah. So we are at so that year, I don't know if you know where Goat Feathers West.
Yeah.
Is. So it's right near Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club. They know me by name there. Like dead
that's
ass.
a flex.
Yeah, like dead ass. We walk in there and they're like, "What's up, Jake?" And I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you be Goat Feather.
So much so. It is the best fish market I've ever been.
So good.
And so they give us like employee discounts to go in there now.
Okay, cute.
Or give us stuff for free. Oh yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
So last year, my dad goes in there one day without me. And I don't remember why. I don't remember if it was like a night Troy and I were going out to dinner and they were getting stuff or something. But he went, and so they have the restaurant upstairs. He goes in to order food at the restaurant. And we're in there every day for 8 or 9 days. Every year since 2019. So we've been going to the same fish market every day for a very
amazing.
long time. Yeah. There's been turnover in staff and stuff.
Y'all are loyal.
Oh yeah.
Loyal people.
Very much so. So my dad and grandfather go upstairs to the restaurant to order hush puppies. They've got phenomenal.
I love a hush puppy.
Love a hush puppy. The only hush puppy I've ever had that's better than Goat Feathers is a place in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina called Sea Captain's House. And they're like mini hush puppies.
I'm gonna have to take my niece there because she calls them hush pupsies.
Oh my god.
Hush pupsies.
I love
that's the cutest.
Kidisms are the freaking greatest.
Yeah.
So my dad goes upstairs and he's ordering food. And I'm going to butcher this story. And my dad gets on me when I butcher stories that involve him on this podcast.
Don't watch this, Mr. Law.
Yeah, he's going to call me and he's going to go, "That's not true." So they go upstairs to order food. And there was something happened like, they ordered like an order of chicken tenders and fries and 2 orders of hush puppies or something like that. Like not a lot of food. So the manager of the restaurant comes out and goes, "Hey, the staff knew it was you that ordered. And they know you are from downstairs." And they brought out like 6 orders of food.
Oh,
and like 7 orders or something hush puppies and gave them a discount. And like, and they're like, they said something about how like they know my dad and me and how great care we take of them and that like they love us. And I'm like,
so this makes me want to fly to 38 right now.
Oh my,
let's wrap this and then let's go.
We can be there in 6 hours.
I know. Direct flights.
I can drive there faster than we
Honey,
get
I got Southwest points. So we can ride it down.
No, listen. So the other day I posted something on Instagram about how bad I want to be.
Oh, so bad.
And 2 days later, a friend of mine that actually lives 30 seconds from us, he sends me a video of him walking on the beach. And I literally, all I sent him back was a middle finger.
I mean, yeah, because that's what he deserves.
100%.
Happy for you.
Yeah, no, like I wasn't happy for him.
you.
No, I wasn't happy for him.
Well, you have to say that.
No, I wouldn't say it. No. My response, you do that to me, my response
I'm not going to say that.
If you, dog. And I'd have no qualms in saying that. Yeah. Okay, so let's start here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I have one other thing I want to say.
Okay, what do you want to say?
So I officiated yours and your in John's wedding. Yes. And you know whose wedding I didn't get asked to officiate?
Who?
Hannah and Kellen's. One of these days, I haven't seen her enough.
But lately. You should probably bring that up to her.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm sure some country pastor
that should be talked about
at John's or at Kellen's granddaddy's church. Yeah. I bet that's who did it. And you know what?
I think that is.
I'm gonna bring it up to him. But like I knew you all before you were together.
I should have officiated, the wedding. That's what you need.
100%.
Yeah.
I think I knew. I
can't say I blame you for being a little salty.
I want to be honest with you. I think I knew that they were having a baby long before anybody else did. Like, I mean, I think family knew.
Honestly, yeah.
Because Kellen was doing work at our old house.
He was building your deck.
He was building the deck.
Yeah.
And that's when they found out. And
yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. My favorite thing.
And now
Kellen,
she's like a grown up. It's so great.
No, that's
her baby's
true.
So big.
No, that's what's wild about it is even like Kellen and Hannah, because like people will be like, "Do you know a contractor?" I'm like, "Yes." Like I know a great kid, and then I'm like, "Wait, hold on a second.
He's like a grown man.
Yeah, no,
now.
like he's a whole ass grown adult.
He's always gonna be like a high
30.
school. He's a high school version kid to me that's playing baseball, like driving around in a red Ford. Like you know what I mean? Like that's how I see him.
He's driving a Ford Ranger.
Yeah,
and
like
got a baseball hat on.
Yeah, he's not a grown up until he like does work for us for homes, and we're like, gosh, you actually like have it together and like you're grown.
But he is one of the sweetest humans.
So sweet. Yeah.
Your sister,
they're both just like salt of the earth humans.
Oh my
Love
God.
them.
I adore both of them.
Me too.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
You guys have been married almost 7 years.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think has been the most difficult part of marriage in the first 7 years that you would not have expected?
Oh, that's a good one. I would say the most difficult thing is bringing two different upbringings into one home and trying to see how that plays out in life. And it takes a lot of communication of like, okay, well, your family did it this way. My family did it this way. But us as a family, we're doing it this way. Oh, yeah. And that's kind of what we did. We just like ditched traditions from both sides. No offense to either. But like we just started doing our own things because, that's when strife comes in, I feel like.
100%.
When you bring kind of old things into a new marriage.
Oh, yeah. And I do think that's a really good approach because it's not necessarily either when you get married. People have asked me this. So, because you all were early 20s, you both just graduated college when you all got married.
I was 22. He was 24.
Yeah. So, you think about people. I've had this conversation a lot, and I'm sure I've talked about it on this podcast some point. I'm at the stage now of enough episodes where I don't remember details of every episode. So, if I have said this before and you're like, why the hell you did shut up. It's my podcast. Yeah. I'm not sorry.
It's fine. Repeat it.
Yeah, it's fine. And you know what? Hush. I'm not.
This is your dive bar. Okay, you can say what you want.
1,000%, and I'm going to. But when it comes to marriage, and I've had this conversation with friends a lot over time, and I just had this conversation recently, is like, what do you think is easier? You get married in your early 20s and you have to grow up together and build a life together, or you get married in your early 30s, mid 30s, and you're both established adults set in your ways and have to figure out how to merge your lives then.
Yeah. And I think there's an argument to both.
There is.
Because 100%. Honestly, your brain is formed enough in your 30s to like agree to things and like compromise better. Because in your 20s, you're just like hard-headed and kind of stupid.
And you think about how much growing up you and John had to do together and how much patience you both have to have with each other. And I mean, God bless Tori's heart, the amount of patience she had to have for my ass.
Yeah, no. I told you she's a saint.
Yeah, I mean, I was 20 when we got married.
Oh, yeah. You were young.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's like,
Wow.
so for me, my stance is I think it's better
Mhm.
in some regards if you can
Mhm.
be patient and have a lot of grace for your spouse
Mhm.
to get married young and build together.
Yeah.
Because when you get married in your 30s and you've got to tear down all of that you
Mhm.
because it's different than, to go back to your initial point, it's very different than getting married and merging two upbringings
Mhm.
together. Which I don't know that I've thought about that side
Mhm.
of getting married young before.
Yeah.
Because it's very true.
Mhm. I mean, yeah, I mean, both of our families are so vastly different.
Mhm.
I mean, multiple marriage
Yeah.
family, established, got married,
Yeah.
did all the things,
Oh, yeah.
just like a typical good
Yep.
Southern family. And
Yep.
then you've got, a little misfit family, a little
I
crazy.
love your family, though.
I wouldn't trade them, but
Oh, 100%.
it does shape the way you view certain things
Yeah.
and the way you make decisions
Yeah.
and combining those two
Well,
is
so
always interesting.
you bring up, that you come from a family
Mhm.
that was, multiple marriages,
Yeah.
watching your mom go through that.
Mhm.
How old were you when your parents got divorced?
I was going into my senior year of high school.
I didn't realize it was that late.
Oh, honey, they held on to that one. They held on to that marriage for a while. But it was rocky
Yeah, oh,
roads.
so that's what I was
It
gonna
was
ask,
rocky
like,
roads
were you
from
so were you
the
aware,
jump.
though,
Yeah.
as, like, a kid, as a teenager, of the difficulty of it?
For
Or
sure. I mean,
okay.
like, when your dad is in the music business,
Mhm.
there is no hiding that it can be a
Yep.
really tough industry for a family.
Uh-huh.
So I respect all of the musicians that are able to keep a happy household and stay loyal and
Yeah.
keep a sober mind and like make
100%.
rational decisions and those types of things because Lord knows that just was not my family's story.
So,
Yeah.
when you talk about that
Mhm.
piece of your life
Mhm.
and experiencing your mom going through divorce, what level of that is in your head when you and John get married?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my mom raised my sister Hannah and I, like,
Mhm.
to be very independent women. And
Mhm.
so I knew that if I was going to get married, it was not because I had to get
Yep,
married. It was
100%.
not because I felt forced to get married. And so I feel like some people kind of think like maybe it was rushed. I was super young. No, I
Yep.
wanted to be married to
Yep.
this person.
Yep.
And obviously it's been, almost 7 years now. And I definitely made the right decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a degree of, seeing divorce happen in your family that you're like, oh gosh, I don't want this to happen to me
Mhm.
again. But when you find the right partner and you know that they're in it for the long haul and you have that mindset too of like, no, come hell or high water,
Yep.
I'm not going to have a family that has
Yeah.
this type of upbringing, you know?
Absolutely. Yep, I do. I do.
So I just fight for it.
Well, it's just Tori and I were talking about this earlier, I think when it comes to people that come from a divorced
Mhm.
family, divorce can so easily be an option.
Oh, I think it goes one or two ways. You're either like, okay, well, like my parents did it, we can get divorced, or you're like, absolutely
Yes.
10 out of 10,
Yep.
that's not gonna be me.
Yes.
And you're gonna
100%.
like go either
Yeah.
way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, I fully agree.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's what, like, I find so interesting. I mean, at this stage of my life, my parents have been married 35 years.
Like that's so impressive.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, and they would tell you this, like, my mom was 18
Mhm.
when they got married, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
My dad would have been 22, I think,
Yeah,
when they
that's
got married.
young.
Very young. And so,
Mhm.
like, you talk about growing up
Yeah.
together. But, like, they've stuck it out, and now they have a phenomenal marriage. They've got a
Mhm.
great life. They've
Yeah.
got 4 kids. They've got 4 grandkids.
But I mean, there
Yep.
was probably so much growing
Yes.
that they both did
100%.
separately, but they had to do it together.
100%.
And I
And
think that's beautiful.
I do too. And so that's why I say it's like, I mean, so Tori and I got married super young. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't regret it, but we've talked about it's like how much the influence of the culture we were in at the time played into that.
Oh, yeah.
And where we
That's a
were. I mean,
thing.
we were in West Virginia still at the time, and we were in ministry, and everyone we knew was married, and so it's just like, and
It's
so
just
again,
what you
I
were
don't,
supposed to
yeah,
do.
I don't
Yeah.
regret it, but like we also know a lot of people who were our age who got married young who are now divorced.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Mhm.
But so I think to your point though of you when you are a child of divorce,
Mhm.
you either fall into the trap of the ease of if things don't go
Mhm.
right, I'm out, and
Yeah.
you also will get divorced, or you go, that will not be me, and I
Yeah.
will. And but I just I've seen it on both sides of where you go, that will not be me, to the point of where you're almost scared to jump
Oh, yeah.
because you don't want to end up in a situation to where you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna
I
get
say it
divorced.
all the time. If it wasn't for John, I would not have gotten married. I
Yeah.
really don't think I would have. I mean, I have never met a more patient person in my life, and Lord knows I need somebody patient
Well,
for
I was gonna say
me.
I love you very much. You and I get along well because we might be equally as high maintenance.
Oh, we're such divas, Jake.
I've never been called a diva
We
before
are.
in my life.
We're divas.
But you know
High
what?
maintenance
I'm
divas.
fine with it.
Yeah.
I don't have a single damn qualm about being a diva or
No,
being high
you
maintenance.
shouldn't be.
Okay, here, this is unrelated to our current conversation, but I
Okay.
have to tell you this.
Okay.
So I was not home yesterday evening. I was
Mhm.
out playing golf. Tori sends me a text.
Mhm.
She said, your oldest is playing basketball. And this is not going to be a direct quote because I don't remember exactly what she said, but said something to the effect
Yeah.
of, he's looked at me and he said, Mom, being cocky and bragging is just part of sports.
And I love your child for that.
I looked at her this morning. We were talking about it, and I said, so I'll have to show you a video. I sent a video to one of my best friends last night of him like describing it, and kids running around my house doing
Oh
doing
my
this. Swear on my life. I
gosh.
swear on my life. And I looked at Tori this morning. I said, honestly, let him talk his shit.
Let him talk.
She's like, no. Because so last week, my
Uh-huh.
parents were in town,
Uh-huh.
and Roman was kind of doing the same type of stuff. He's like holding his follow through, and he's 8. He's holding his follow through playing basketball, and he's like strutting around and stuff. And I looked at my dad and that because like I was the same way.
No, like the confidence of a kid.
Yeah,
Like I want to inject that into my veins because
100%.
like
Yep.
I would love to feel that confident again. Like
Yeah,
you
oh,
just
yeah.
like talk whatever smack you want
Oh
to,
yeah.
whatever.
Well, that's what like
Yeah.
my dad and I were talking about. I was like,
love.
I was like, I wasn't that way until I was, you know, that. Or so I said something about being cocky like that, and my dad goes, bud, you weren't like that until you were in high school. He goes,
Oh.
Roman's got it at 8. And he's like, and the only reason you weren't before then is because your mom would have whipped your ass.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
let me preface, my dad probably didn't say whipped your ass, because if I don't say that, he will call me and be like, I didn't say, you
I
really
did
think
not
I say
actually
whip
say that
ass?
to you. Yeah.
But no, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm like, let him be.
Yeah.
I don't care. Let him talk his shit.
No, he's
Let him.
he's just a little boy. He's just doing what he
Since
needs to do right now.
when I had him on the podcast a few weeks ago, I said something.
Gosh, that was the cutest, by the way.
It was so,
He's so
it was
cute.
so fun. He loved it.
Yeah.
He freaking, but like he also goes, Dad, how many likes did we get? How many views?
Oh.
Tori was like, why does stop?
Like,
don't
why do you
tell him."
care about this?
Yeah, she's like, he doesn't need to know. I'm like, let him be.
No, but like that's so weird because like this generation, like
Yeah,
that's a thing. Like their like
yes.
dream career is to like be an influencer
Yep.
or like to.
Which-
I'm like, what a change up. I mean, I'm not against it. It's just like
It's wild.
whoa.
Did you see apparently Tennessee just passed new legislation about you cannot monetize off of your children?
I did see that.
I just saw that.
Yeah, I went down a little rabbit hole. I'm not gonna lie. And they're like, this family's moving. This family's moving. This.
Yeah,
family's moving. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I saw some of the same.
They're
thing of,
making
like,
some
the
money
people-
on them then, you know?
100%. Which like I just don't. There's a piece of that to me that's like I don't care if my son is around the
Yeah.
world. And like I've told Tori this before. It's like doing what I'm doing now. If I get to experience cool things doing it, I want Roman to also experience it too.
Cool, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like if I get to go somewhere to record with someone, or I get to meet cool
like
people,
Rome needs to go with you.
he's gonna be involved in it. It's
Yeah.
just like part of like what I like value as his dad is like I want him to be a part of what I'm a part of,
For sure.
and him to experience the cool stuff I experience. But at the same point in time, I'm like, I'm also not gonna like now. Granted, I did have him on my podcast. I don't give a damn.
I mean, yeah, but that was the cutest little thing ever. I mean, I loved watching that podcast.
He is the I so when I make bread, I've had him on some videos too when I make bread. He's a walking bit. Like dead ass. I mean, I
so
for
like
real,
you really probably could monetize on him, but now you can't. You're in Tennessee.
Well, legally, I can't.
Legally, you
I'm gonna have to
cannot.
have one of my attorneys do some
Figure out
research
what
on
you
this
can
for
do.
me.
Yeah.
I say my attorneys and people are like, well, you have attorneys. I'm like, well, listen. I said, I have friends who are attorneys.
Right. So you have attorneys.
So I have attorneys. And
I say this all the time.
I've got, like, I do have an attorney that I've used for some stuff.
My poor attorney friends. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, no. But I'm like, I've also, one time I called a friend of mine who's an attorney. A very, very good one. And I told him a scenario. I said, hey, if this ever came up, he goes, call me. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I will call you. Don't you worry. I will use you.
Because I told him, I said, I want you to know you're my first call.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we're good. I'm like, all right. Okay, so let me change gear. I don't remember how. Welcome to an episode of Podcast with Me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how I got here, but that's where we are.
That's okay.
So, you know what I just remembered? Didn't you and
What?
John get engaged in Greece?
Oh, we did. We did. It
That's
was like my dream
Dog, that's
come
like
true.
the biggest flex I've ever
I
seen in
mean,
my life.
He did a really good job. I like to say, I'm like, he really kind of took me to the top of a roller coaster, and then it's just been kind of
Did you know?
downhill since then. I'm just kidding.
But downhill's the best part of the roller coaster.
Yeah, it was great. That's true.
Did you know though that he was going to propose then?
No, I really didn't. No.
Had you all talked about engagement yet?
No. I mean, not in depth. Like, obviously, we knew we wanted to get married.
Yep.
And, like, he had told me, what's your dream ring? Like, a long time ago before that type of stuff. And I was like, oh, a cushion cut. Because, that's trending then, which I still love that ring, don't get me wrong. But it's funny because, like, you can look at someone's ring and you can, tell when they got married.
You can look at weddings.
Uh-huh.
Tori and I were just talking about that. Because when we got married.
It tells you when you're married.
We got married February 2015. Venues weren't a thing.
No.
Wedding videos, like all this to do weddings didn't exist.
But honestly, I'm like so thankful for that.
Yep.
Because I mean, like, these bachelorette trips, these brides are like buying thousands of dollars worth of stuff for their bridesmaids on their trip. Like, honey, I couldn't have afforded that. I mean, like, what?
I think what I got my groomsmen was the tie they wore in my wedding.
Like, that's so cute. That's sweet. Like, that's thoughtful.
And I guarantee you none of them still have it.
That's thoughtful, though.
My best friend or buddy, he probably still has his.
Yeah.
We got matching sneakers one time.
Oh, that's cute.
We're weird. We're really weird.
Oh, that's okay. You can be like that with your best friend.
But no, you're right though. It's like this whole thing of bachelor trips, and I don't remember who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody that was going on a trip, and they're like, I'm spending $2,000 to go on this trip, dog.
Like, we went on like the cheapest cruise you could go on for my bachelorette trip. And like, it was like,
cruises,
I don't even know how I paid for that.
Cruises
honestly.
at that point though, I don't think I could do a cruise now.
No.
They kind of freak me out.
Me too. I get a little claustrophobic. But like, I was vibing so hard then I didn't really care.
Is that what they call it? Did you do the drink package?
Yeah.
You had a big
time. Yeah, I had a great time.
I wasn't old enough to drink when we went on our cruise for a honeymoon.
Oh.
Yeah. I was 20.
Oh.
And I was
That's wild.
And I still was like a goody two shoes at the time, so I would be like, I'm not gonna do
It's a lemonade for me. Yeah. You're gonna drink a lemonade.
Now,
what did you drink? What did you drink on your
when I started drinking?
Like what did you drink on your honeymoon? Just like
water and shitty coffee.
Okay, but like you are a coffee bro.
I wasn't yet at that time.
Weren't.
But now, I just could never. But see, if I said when we left, because we didn't do a drink package, I think we probably got some like, because that's where they get you. It's like $400 for all you can drink soda. And I'm like, that's like 200,000 cans of Coke to make it worth it, dog.
In what world are you going to drink that much Coke?
Now, I will say this. The amount of food we ate on that trip.
Ridiculous.
Was what we cruised. We did a Royal Caribbean cruise, and we did one of their older ships at the time too, which I don't even think is still cruising now. But I think probably some of the best meals I've ever had in my life, from just maybe not quality, like, because I could go do it again and be like, "This food sucks," now that I've had better food. But, I mean, they would bring
That's before you were as cultured as you are.
I didn't live in Nashville yet, so, like,
Yeah.
like, insane restaurants in West Virginia, it was like Chili's.
No, honestly, I think this would be a good experience. I think we should go back on a cruise because I thought the dinners were, like, top notch, and,
I
like,
did
they
too.
might be still, but, like, I'm a little bougie now.
Yes,
I have
100%.
grown
Man,
up,
I was
you
just
know?
talking about this morning, about how, like, when I was growing up,
Mhm.
we didn't go out to eat all the time.
Mhm.
Like, I mean,
That's so true, like,
yeah,
family dinner at home, pizza night, taco
like,
night.
I mean, we didn't have the money to go out all the
No,
time either. So, it's like,
no.
we would get, like, fast food maybe
Mm.
once a week, maybe. And I think the older I got, the more we would do that, but, like,
Like, if I got a
especially
Sonic
early.
Wacky Pack, like,
Yeah.
I
I mean,
was in
getting a
heaven.
29-cent
Yeah.
Taco Bell in 1999 would have been maybe all we did. Like, for real, like, so we didn't
Bring
grow
that
up.
price back,
Hey,
please.
please,
Yeah.
God, like, we got Taco Bell the other day because there's one, like, a mile from the house. Roman was on spring break tour, goes, "Does Taco Bell sound good?" I was like, "Oh my God, Taco Bell sounds."
No, it sounds so good. I literally went by and made him take me to get tacos the other day.
I don't know why,
It sounded
but
so good.
yeah, it still sounds good.
Sometimes
I
it just
might get it
slaps.
tonight. I just want to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Depending
you
on how many more
should.
Millers we have tonight, I might go to Taco Bell. But so, growing up though, we did not
Mhm.
like. I mean, I was probably 10 or 11
Yeah.
before we started going to Outback for my birthday dinner, and that was like high-end dinner.
No, same.
And so, but I was talking to one of my best friends about this morning, and I'm like, Roman gets in the car after school and goes,
Mhm.
"Can we go to Chick-fil-A?" I'm like, "Dog,
Yeah.
no."
Just an after school treat.
Yeah, like, I want Chick-fil-A, I want McDonald's, and I'm just like, growing up, that stuff didn't exist. But
No,
more
that's like
so,
a once a week dinner,
that
honey.
kid has been to Cane Prime.
Oh, wait.
Yes,
No.
I swear
What'd
on
he
my life.
get?
I think they had, like, a 64-ounce tomahawk or something that
Uh-huh.
we split for the
Oh,
table.
there you go. You're raising this kid right.
Yeah. He
Go
went to,
Rome.
he's been to no, like, for real. That kid has been to more, like, high-end
Yeah.
restaurants in his 8 years of life than I went to in probably my first 18 years.
I love that.
I'm trying to think where
That
else
is
we've taken
so
him to.
fun.
What's the new steakhouse that
Uh-huh.
is okay, so they built that new high-rise beside Pinewood
Mhm.
Social,
Mhm.
and there's a restaurant in it. I can't remember. I wanna say it's, like, Hampton something, but I could be wrong.
Harper's?
Harper's. First of all, I hated it.
What?
I did not like it.
I haven't been.
I didn't like it.
I wanna
Someone told me
try
it's the
it.
best filet they'd had in town, and I went, I got a bison tenderloin, which was good,
Yeah.
but Tori got salmon that sucked.
Oh.
Also, fun fact, they gave us free champagne for our anniversary, and Tori was pregnant with Harvey, and we didn't know it yet.
Cheers to
Yeah.
Harvey.
So we took
Yeah.
Roman with us that night. And what's funny is, so a friend of mine who
Mhm.
was on a previous episode of this podcast is the executive pastry chef at the JW.
Oh,
And we were gonna go to Bourbon
love.
Steak that night
That is
instead.
his favorite place. That's
Yeah.
not his Vin's fave.
So we need
Yeah.
to go. Do you tell me when you wanna go? I'll text Chef Daniel
But,
and
like,
we'll go.
why is it, like, our favorite pastime to go to steakhouses in Nashville?
I don't know, but I
Like,
love
it's our
it.
favorite thing to do. Like, what's your
I
hobby?
love it. No, where's that?
It's so good. It's new.
Okay,
You gotta
no.
go.
So, one of my favorite
good.
favorite meals I've ever had in Nashville, though,
Mhm.
was at, oh, crap, the place in Printer's Alley.
Schools, Rainbow
Skulls.
Room. Yeah, so good.
That is one of my favorite restaurants I've ever
No,
been to.
I think people sleep on it.
I do too.
Sperry's,
But you gotta go to the
yes.
one in Belmead.
Yeah.
But you
Sperry's
also
Belmead
also
is
have to sit
so,
on the
so good.
right side. You can't
Yeah.
sit by the salad bar because it's too loud.
It's too loud. The bar side is
Yep.
really such a vibe. Like,
Yep.
especially their happy hour.
Yep.
It goes
I
so hard.
love Sperry's and Belmead.
Yeah.
It's not crazy
Yeah.
expensive, yeah. Where else is good is it Halls?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
the one? Right, what's the hotel that it's with?
I've stayed there.
The
Yeah, the
Conrad, yeah.
Conrad.
I just was there at Christmas. It is so good.
Halls is so okay.
I
Fun
love it.
fact: we literally went to Halls not that long ago. I got lockjaw
No
that day.
way.
I literally went there, looked at everybody eating steak, and
Yeah,
I was just like slurping their little like she crab soup. It was the
I've-
most
Yeah, wow.
devastating experience that
I
I've
would have
had in
canceled the
a
reservation. Like, I just
long
wanna be, like,
time.
respectfully I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
think where else I've been. We went to Eddie V's with my boss. It was
Yeah,
really good.
real
It
good.
was expensive.
I mean, honestly, like, the Nashville food scene has just gone, from 0 to 100. Okay, it was
Yeah,
never a
it's
0. I don't think it was at a 0, no.
no, but see, my
Like 50
problem
to
is, like, I
100.
think it's become too flashy
Mm,
and oversaturated.
yeah,
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 yeah, I agree. No, I
yeah.
fully agree. What's the, I went to Oak a couple years ago.
Mhm,
I don't know that it's as highly rated as it was when it opened, but it was one
mhm.
of the best steaks I've had in Nashville.
Yeah. No, the bottom of the
No.
Omni, I think. No, that's Bob's.
It is catty corner to it's like it's just like it's catty corner or right across the street from Music City Center. Like
Mhm.
catty corner to the One Hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, I know where.
I
Mhm.
cannot it's in the bottom of the Westin.
Yeah, bottom of the West End. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't been there.
I mean, Tori and I went for my birthday. What year was that? 21, 22, 23,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Somewhere in that
Somewhere in
range.
that
Yeah.
maybe must have been 21 or
Uh,
22. So we went and they had a 17-year Eagle Rare on the menu.
oh.
And so I texted one of my best
Mm.
friends, Evan. I was like, dude, he sends me the money. He said, buy a shot. Happy birthday on
Wait,
me.
how much was it? I need to know. Bourbon prices are, like, straight
And this
silly.
was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Silly
I
high.
think it was either 135 or 180 a shot.
What?
Maybe it was a little less than that.
Did you love it?
They didn't have it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So he
good. You
paid.
saved the
So he
money.
sent it to me, and instead he paid for my dinner. And I don't remember what I got instead, but I got something really good still.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, oh,
Mhm.
we went to Chef and I one time.
I've heard such good things. I've never been.
We did like this seven. So every year my boss does. He and I and our wives. We got another guy working with us now too. We do like a year-end Christmas dinner,
Mhm,
and so this would have been probably Christmas of 21.
mhm.
5 years ago, probably we went to Chef and I together, and it was it was just the four of us, and we had that food was
Was it
impeccable.
amazing?
I don't remember what all I had, but it was like 7 courses, and
Put
it's
that on the
small.
list, Jonathan.
It was
Add it to the places you have to take me to.
so good.
Okay,
Mm.
Bricktops is like the place. Like
Hey,
nothing tops
Charlie's.
it for me. Like I just love Bricktops.
I just love like a local sports bar type deal. You
Yeah.
know what's that for us? Is either Sweezy's or Twisted Fork in Pleasant View.
I'm a Sweezy stan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
I
Sweezies.
love Sweezy's. We had it once and
Mhm.
I got a club. I love a club sandwich. It was
Yeah.
so good. I love Sweezy's though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. I can't do that.
Mm-mm.
Dude, you know what? How far do you all live from Twisted Fork?
About 4 minutes.
That's what I thought. I thought you all were close to there.
Yeah.
So they just reopened a pizza place. Chris's Pizza.
Yeah, Chris's Pizza's
We
so
got it,
good.
and it was last week. And I've been a firecracker stan.
They're both so good. They
I
have
think
their
Chris's is better.
but they
you
have
what?
their place. Like, they
But what?
have things they do best.
Firecracker Pleasant View is better than Firecracker Jolton.
Oh,
First of all.
okay. Yeah.
Firecracker Pleasant View also has cheese logs, which like I've never heard of mozzarella sticks called cheese logs in my
Cheese
life.
log is
until
crazy.
It's what that is diabolical
Calling a
behavior.
mozzarella stick
Yeah.
a cheese log is just
And that's
so
all
wild.
we call it from like
Yeah.
that's all we call them now.
Yeah.
However, they have the perfect cheese log.
Mm.
So like that is what
I'm
they
gonna have
do.
to try their cheese logs.
Dude,
Yeah.
Chris's has good wings too.
We're like a local restaurant couple.
I have had
Oh, the
Sweezy's
Sweezy's wings
They're
are
so
crazy good
good.
too. Yeah.
They're so good. Yeah, see, and I don't like saucy wings either.
No.
I like dry rub more, and
Mhm.
they've got a really good dry rub.
For sure. Their
Um,
Cajun is good. Cajun
But
dry.
this is such a niche conversation about
Such a
and
niche.
people that don't live in
So
Nashville don't
niche.
understand. I don't give a flip. Um, the Japanese restaurant around the corner in that little. It's
Yeah.
not bad either. We got their
No, it's so
sushi
good.
once or twice. I
So
get
good.
it's not like a high-end hibachi, but, like, for what it
But,
is,
like, here's the
yeah, it's
deal.
not bad at all.
This is the thing. I am so thankful to, like, live out,
Yep.
like, in the country, but,
Mhm.
like, still have really good
Yep.
local restaurant options,
So, okay, so, like, Joe& Hardware.
Yeah, Joel and
Yeah,
Hardware is so
Joe& Hardware is
great.
unbelievable. Like,
Yes.
they literally are the best burger in Nashville. Okay,
Oh,
listen,
it's
this is my
it's real
public
good.
service announcement for this episode. If you live anywhere remotely near Nashville,
Mhm.
anywhere, you have to go to Joe& Hardware. They have the best
100%.
burger in Nashville.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so and they have live music almost anytime you're
Uh-huh.
there.
Uh-huh.
And if you decide you need some screws while you're there, they
Yeah,
actually
you can
sell
get
hardware
screws, you can
items.
get fried honey buns, like
Yeah.
fried Oreos. Like, they have, like,
They
all
have a
kinds
little bit
of
of everything.
random stuff like that
I'm
that's just
serious,
so
it's
good.
such a hidden gem outside of Nashville because
So
it's not
good.
South Nashville.
Mm-mm.
That's like people here we live in Jolton, they're
Yeah.
like, "Why'd you move to Jolton? Why not Franklin?" I'm like, "First of all, I'm not 45 minutes from downtown, I'm 20."
Without a doubt. People sleep on North
Yep.
Nashville, and,
And then
like,
you come up
being
here.
from here, I mean,
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Like, I couldn't live anywhere else,
Yep. Yeah, because
personally.
how long was it? I mean, now granted, you're on the opposite side of where you
Yeah.
live from. Like, what is it, 30 minutes to your mom's?
No, it's like 20. Like,
Okay.
through the
Yeah,
holler,
you go down to Eaton's Creek, to Old Hickory, to the Ashland City Highway.
Yeah.
What's wild, so I went to your mom's house, like, sometime last year to take her some bread, and somehow, some way, I've still remembered how to get there.
No, it's like back roads are
Yep.
embedded in your soul,
Yep.
you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I literally like, that was a now, it was dark too,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was a little weary of,
Like, I don't know if I'm actually gonna make it there, but we're
yeah,
gonna try.
but I pulled up and I was
Yeah.
like I mean, I've been to that house so many times.
Mhm.
So, okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
So, you currently
Mhm.
are a nurse, or you're a nurse practitioner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I met your family, you were on your undergrad.
Yeah, I was a freshman in college.
Did you
Mhm.
always want to get your nurse prac license as
No.
well? Or was that
No.
what brought that about?
I didn't even wanna be a nurse, honestly, until right before college started. I was
Really?
going Yeah, I had a full ride to UT Knoxville, which I'm a Bama fan, I know, but
I don't know that I knew
I
this.
couldn't pass up, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I know, it's a funny little story about me. So I was gonna go to UTK on a full ride for engineering.
No
I
way.
swear, like, could you imagine
I
me as
maybe
an
have heard that
engineer?
before. I feel like you probably would have actually been great at it.
I don't know, I'm, like, kind of a nerd. Like, I do love numbers, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So does your husband. He loves numbers.
Yeah, but
He's accountant.
fun fact, he failed calculus. I aced calculus.
But you don't need
So
calculus to be an accountant.
I mean, I'm just saying that, like,
He
who's
said
better at
math.
math? Who's better at
That's a
math?
great but
Yeah.
that's a great
I have to
question.
hold it over his
So
head.
why did you not end up going to UTK?
Yeah, so I genuinely woke up in the middle of the night in,
Mhm.
like, cold sweats, and I'd never had anything like that happen to me before, and God was like, "Hey, you're going to tech for nursing." I have never in my life
No way.
heard from him in that way ever. And let me just tell you, like, fun fact about me. In high school, I was in every single club
Yeah.
known to man. Like, if I could be in a club, I
Mhm.
was gonna be in it.
Did you
The
cheer?
only one I didn't know, I played ball a
Whitley,
lot of the
or I
time,
mean
but
Hannah cheered.
yeah, Hannah cheered.
Okay.
But I wasn't in HOSA. That's like the health science stuff because I was like,
Yeah.
ew, never gonna work in medicine. And then I just got humbled so fast. And
Yeah.
luckily I had already applied to Tennessee Tech just because, you know, that's a fun thing to do. You like apply
Sure.
to all kinds of schools just to
Mhm.
see if you can get in. And I'm telling you, Jake, it was like, it definitely was a God thing because it was the easiest thing. Like, I'm not saying nursing school was
Yeah.
100% easy. Obviously, I had to put work in,
Yeah.
but it was like getting in, not a problem. And like, I feel
Yeah.
really bad because people like tried for, you know, that was their plan
For
their whole
sure.
life and tried to get into school there and couldn't get in. And because Tennessee Tech has a really good nursing program, if you
Yeah.
don't know that. But yeah, the program was wonderful. And, you know, I worked at Vanderbilt Children's as a nurse and I loved it. And I was like, definitely going back to school. And then went back to Tennessee Tech, got my nurse practitioner degree.
What's your
And
specialty as a
then,
nurse prac?
yeah, so I do pediatric cardiology. Yeah, it's great. I hope that your kids never have to come
Okay,
see
hold
me.
on, listen.
I really hope that.
So when Tori graduated nursing school, we were dating still. We started dating at the end of
Mhm.
her second to last semester. So, like, going into her last semester,
Mhm.
we started dating. So she has her pinning ceremony, which is a very big deal.
Yeah.
And, she went to Marshall nursing school nursing school in Marshall.
Mhm.
There was 200 something people in her
Oh, wow.
graduating
That's a
class at
lot.
UV. But they also that night, they also graduated all of the nurse pracs, like at the pinning ceremony.
Mhm.
All of it was at one. So she had extra tickets to come. So
Mhm.
like her family was there. Well, she invited my mom and dad to come as well. And so I sit with my mom and dad at this pinning ceremony.
Mhm.
And some guy that was in her nursing class had like volunteered to be the guy that announced everyone or
Oh,
something like that. Okay.
goodness. I would never
You
do
when we're
that.
done, you'll have to ask her about this because
Uh-huh.
this is I swear like this is a true story. You also keep in mind I was 19 at the time.
Mhm.
So like as childish as I am now, I was real childish then. So my dad and I are sitting beside each other. And this guy's announcing everyone. And
Mhm.
when he would announce someone that they're going to be an FNP,
Mhm.
family nurse practitioner,
Yeah.
he would say effing P every time.
That's so
And
bad.
my dad, and I'm like hitting my dad going, he said effing P. He said effing P. And then I like it finished.
I did get
And
the effing P degree. That's what I got my degree in, though.
God,
I got
I
the
don't
effing
know
P.
why. Like when I tell you that I laughed,
Yeah.
I mean, he probably said it 40 times.
That is so bad.
There was that many like people that
That
either,
would haunt me.
oh, and
That would haunt me
Tori's
for
like,
sure.
Tori, like, we finished. I looked at her. I was like, is he saying FNP? She's like, no, he's saying FNP. I was like, no, he wasn't.
He was not. He added a
No.
G in there.
He added a G for sure.
That's actually so embarrassing.
So going into nursing school kind
Yeah.
of came because you feel like the Lord was just like, nah, you got to do this out of nowhere.
100%. Yes.
And then you decide in the midst of that,
Uh-huh.
because I think, were you finishing nurse
Mhm.
prac school when you and John got
No,
engaged,
I
or
was
were you
working as a
married?
nurse,
You
and
all
I
were
hadn't.
married, right?
Yeah, I started right after we got married.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I remember somewhere along the line seeing your mom.
Mhm.
I think, and she was like, or maybe you and I talked. I don't remember what it was,
Yeah.
but I remember you like,
It was shortly
because
after we got married, I started in P school.
were you
Mhm.
living here?
Yeah, we were living downtown. Mhm.
You were commuting
Off
back and
Charlotte.
forth.
Mhm.
That's wild. You're
Yeah.
commuting back and forth to
Well,
go to
no, I
school?
didn't have to go to school there, like, on site. Your clinical
Okay.
rotations were somewhere else, but I wasn't in that yet. I was in, like, book work and stuff,
So
so.
you did it all online?
Mhm.
That's
Did some
wild.
hybrid stuff and then had to
Okay.
do clinical, but
So
yeah.
what year was that you finished nurse prac school?
Winter of 2021. So,
Okay.
like, 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a
And
2.5
then
year term.
you work for 2.5 years, and
Mhm.
you decide I'm also gonna get my real estate license.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you've had your real estate license for almost 2 years now,
Yeah,
give or take?
a little over 2 years I've had my license, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, honestly, how this happened
Yeah, I was just gonna ask,
was
like, where does
okay.
what makes you go? Because you've got a
This
full-time
is the
job,
age-old question, yeah.
very lucrative's
Mhm.
not the right word, but very steady
Yeah,
full-time job. And
for
nurse
sure.
pracs they make decent money too.
Yeah.
So, like, you're doing
It's
fine,
a great job.
and you decide, I'm going to, because you still have
Yeah.
that job.
I decided how much stress can I
Dead
physically
ass.
put on myself
Well,
and
especially real
still
estate in
live? How
Nashville too.
how
Jesus.
can I do that? And I'm gonna become a realtor, you know?
Yeah.
No, to be fair, my husband and I had gotten into the investment space
Okay.
and I just fell in love with real estate in general. And,
Okay.
like one of our first dates was to go to a tiny home convention. Okay. Like
Wait, hold on.
we
Tiny homes go
love,
hard.
they go so hard.
Have you all ever stayed one in Mont Eagle?
No,
Tracy
we
City?
really need to do that. Yeah.
Tori and I stayed in one for our anniversary a couple years ago. And then we just took Roman and Harv to one
Uh-huh.
in January.
That's
Roman
adorable.
adored it.
Loved.
He loved it. He
Okay,
absolutely loved
so
it.
we
Yeah.
need to do that. But like we just loved it. Like we would
Yeah.
watch HGTV all the
No, I do
time.
love.
We were like Chip and Joanna
Yeah.
stands. He took me to
100%.
Waco. I mean, like
Have
we
you ever?
love.
Have you watched where they redid the lake house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I just love
Yeah.
them. So like he drove me to Waco down from Dallas when we were
Yeah.
there for a trip because he knew I was obsessed. And so I mean I
so
always just had this like draw to
Yeah.
homes,
Yeah.
Like was always obsessed, always in
Okay.
love. And then we started, getting into the investment space, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And
Yeah.
honestly, Jonathan pushed me a little bit.
Yeah.
He said, "You can do it, girl. You got it." I
Yeah.
mean,
I
So
do feel like
I said,
John
"Okay."
I do feel like he's a really good cheerleader to you.
He is. He is a cheerleader. He is like my sign guy.
Yeah.
He is my driver, so I can work in my car because I bought Wi-Fi in my car, so now I like
Yeah.
work. He drives. I mean, like he really is like my favorite
Well,
assistant,
and
my
but
favorite
so
unpaid assistant.
to go back though to like the piece of you talking about like if you hadn't met him, you would have been content to never get married.
I really think so. Yeah.
That though is why, and
Yeah.
I know I've talked about this on this podcast, but that is why it is so important who you pick to be your partner.
Without a doubt, because there's no telling what I'd be doing because
Yeah.
you really need somebody that is going to take qualities in you and amplify them for the best of you.
Yeah.
You know, he saw that side of me that's like, no, like you are fierce in negotiation, and he knows that because he's married to me. He's like, you're great in sales. Like I worked in Suntan City in college, honey. I was selling tanning lotion.
Wait, hold on.
It was a thing.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We need to bring tanning beds back.
I mean, honey,
cigarettes are coming back.
all the dermatologists are going to cancel me. Yeah, but I do
Cigarettes are
love
coming
a
back.
tanning
I
bed.
love a tanning bed.
Cigarettes, tanning bed, rail thin. That's the vibe,
It's like 2006 all over again.
What a more
I'm
simple
dead
life.
serious. I was the
Yeah.
times are way simple.
Yeah.
What I mean, no, I have had that conversation with
We
people
did.
on this podcast.
Yeah,
before,
we
of like,
did.
now, granted, I've also been accused of having that I say I grew up in the 90s, and people are like, you didn't grow up in the 90s, you were born in 1994. I said, listen here, suckers.
Yeah.
I was born in 94.
Mm-hmm.
Were you really? I did not know we were the same age. Yeah, so like, I mean, I was in the 90s for almost 7 years.
Yeah, you
So, like,
lived it.
So like, was I a teenager in the 90s? No.
Yeah.
However, we did get like a perfect portion of no entertainment or like no technology.
I would just like to say
Minimal.
that I got to eat kids' cuisines without thinking about microplastics. And for
Hey, you
for
know
that,
what
I'm
else?
so thankful.
I used to lay on a train. Yeah. Dude, okay, but wait, do you remember the colored ketchup?
Oh, honey, yes.
Was it called Squeeze It or something like that? There was
Yeah,
like
the
a name for it.
squeezies.
Yeah, there was like a
Purple.
yes. Yes. I think there's even like orange and yellow.
Could you
ketchup.
imagine if they launched something like that now?
Yeah, I posted something about it on Instagram one day, and someone like was like, "That was bad for us." I was like, "Do you think I give a shit?"
Yeah, no.
Like, I just
No.
want to be honest with you. If you know me, do you really think I'm that concerned with microplastics in my food? Like, I mean,
honestly, the joy that I got from like toaster scramblers, kids' cuisines, Chef Boyardee. I mean, I don't ever want to replace those good memories. Like, these poor kids.
Also, I was eating something called Easy Fries. You ever heard of Easy Fries?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
They literally came in a box. It was fries.
Oh, yeah.
They were pre-made. You tore the lid off. You smashed it down. You put in the microwave for 4 minutes, and you had fresh fries. You really think I give a shit? Like, I just...
You can't. That's how you grew up. You just can't care.
Well, it's like, we also grew up in the era where we'd lay down on a trampoline, look in the sky, and see lines in the sky, and not be worried, not hear people going, "That's chemtrails."
Yeah, no.
God, I'm getting out of the dark hole really quick.
It's easy to now, though,
I listen.
There's so much information available to me.
Yeah, I fully agree with that.
Yeah.
That I do think part of... Like, okay, so think about this. Like, 9/11 was one of the biggest events that's ever happened in our country's history. Yeah, see, I'm not.
Yeah, we can't go down that hole.
No, because I could. But the reason I bring that up though was the only reason you knew about it was if you watched the news.
Yeah.
You had to be sitting in front of a TV. Whereas any other current event that happens, I'm on X, I know about it within 30 seconds.
You're getting a breaking news alert. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I think is like, everyone is always like, the world's getting so bad and everything's getting
No,
worse. And
honey,
I'm
you're
like,
just hearing
yeah,
about it.
I think you just know more.
It's just
I
readily
just
available.
fundamentally think that, like,
Yeah.
as human beings, we were never designed to
No.
have the information, the
No.
depth, the level of knowledge, and the quickness that we know now.
No, and this is like what I tell people.
Globally.
If you
Like, yeah. Like,
if you
everything.
can't handle that information, you really need to like take a social media break
Yeah,
and like
100%.
reset.
Yeah.
And too many people are not, and they're becoming very angry human beings.
I know. I think,
You know?
I think that's a lot of where the division in our world has come from too, is
just so
the
in front of you all the
quantity of
time.
information that we consume at all times.
For
And like,
sure.
listen, I think social media is a great tool.
It's fantastic.
I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love it. I doom scroll on Instagram all the time.
Oh, love it.
I love it. Just
such
like
a guilty pleasure, you know?
Yeah, I love it. I love,
Mhm.
like, I'm 200 reels deep on Instagram or 200 TikToks deep, and I
Yeah.
have no clue how I got where I am, but I'm just thoroughly enjoying it, and it's 11:30 at night.
It's
And
so
Tori
good.
goes, "Why are you doom scrolling?" I love it.
Because it's good for me.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's either this or a cigarette. You pick your poison.
This or cigarette. Choose TikTok.
But
Yeah.
it's like, with that being said, though, at the same token,
Mhm.
again, you think about 9/11, and that, like, that was 25 years ago.
Mhm.
And you only knew that from the news or the newspaper or the radio.
Yeah,
There
like,
was
I
no
remember my
Facebook, Twitter.
poor little kindergarten teacher was like,
Yeah.
"We need to turn on the news in the room." So, like, the little bitty TV was, like, in the corner.
No
And I remember, like, her learning it in real time with us, you know?
I was in
Yeah.
2nd grade. I was in library.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom was an aide at the school time, and I think she walked
Mhm.
in the library, and our librarian turns, like, we had, like, 2 or 3 TVs in school, and they turned the TV on in there, and, like,
Terrible.
we saw, and that's how we learned that happened, if I remember correctly. But so it's like, it's like, I try not to be
Mhm.
the world is going to hell in a handbasket. I
Yeah.
try not to be a doom. Like, I don't
Right.
do well in with people that are doomsday, because it gives me
Mm.
anxiety, stresses me out. So,
For
like, I don't want to
sure.
be that way. But I think there's a big piece that's like, as human beings, it is good for us to, like, not be on social media at
Like,
times
just
and
take a
reset, because
break.
I just
Yeah.
don't think that's why then when people are like, it's getting worse, I'm like, no, I just think you know more.
Correct. Yeah, I say that all the time.
Like, you think about decades ago, like, you didn't know anything for 2 days sometimes. I mean,
I
and like,
kinda miss that.
well, like, even think about, like, back
Yeah.
in the, like, not that long ago, I say back in the day, but, like, not that long ago, sporting events were a tape delay.
Yeah.
They weren't live. They didn't have the technology to broadcast this.
My gosh,
I
that's
think it
so
was
true.
part of me wants to say the Larry Bird Magic Johnson National Championship was not live, and I might be wrong,
Wow.
and that might have been more recently, so, like, if I'm wrong on that, someone will correct me, but so it's like, it was not that long ago that things that we watch instantaneously now then were, I mean, you watched it an hour or 2 later
Right.
or something, and so it's like, I do think it is good for people to not consume media.
Yeah.
Now granted, my screen
Yeah.
time on my phone is like 11 hours a
Oh,
day,
I
so
mean,
I
mine
just
is something crazy.
But you know, alright,
But I take breaks when I need it,
alright,
okay?
so what is if you're not on social media,
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with anything important,
Oh my gosh, okay, where are we
but
going?
if you're not on social media
Uh-huh.
and you're on your phone,
Huh?
what's your guilty pleasure? What are you doing?
If it's not is Pinterest a form of social media? Like, would we say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, Pinterest,
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm always on my phone working.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
No, I
like,
get that.
because people think I'm rude, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm
Yeah.
just always working.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's not really a guilty pleasure, but I am working a lot. Maybe, like, going through, like, old photos or, like, playing Sudoku.
You play Sudoku?
I love Sudoku.
I
It's,
play
like,
that on
calming
my
for
iPad
me.
sometimes. You
Yeah.
know what I play on my
What do you
on my
do?
phone? Tori makes so much fun of me for this.
What is it?
I play Monopoly.
That's so good.
And there's a Monopoly release, a phone board game, and you know, part of the reason why I play it is because if you remember, like, when we were in high school,
Mhm.
games didn't have ads. You just
Yeah.
got a game and you played the game. Well, now
Yeah.
98% of games have ads.
All have ads.
Monopoly doesn't have ads.
Ooh.
And so I am on, like, this is bad. I'm on level like 700.
Wait,
And I just
that's
keep
so
getting
crazy.
taken to new villages and towns and building it, and then I pass to
Monopoly
the
is
other races.
taking you to
Yeah,
places
no,
you never
it's
thought you'd
it's
go.
wild. I'm like, I've got like $500 billion in my bank account or something like that. And
I'd
it's
like
just
to
like,
cash that in for real money, please.
that's like my guilty that. And there's another game
Yeah.
I play that's called Bus Escape.
Mm.
Have you ever played Bus Escape?
No, I've never played that in my life. What is it?
It's literally a game where there's people in line to get on buses that are like a color, and there's colored buses in the parking lot. And you
What?
have no, I'm dead serious. Hold on. Like,
What
I'm
kind
gonna
of
let me
game
know.
is this?
It was an ad on something I played one time, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of good at this.
It's called
It
Bus
looks
what?
Bus Escape.
Bus Escape.
Bus Escape Traffic Jam.
Mm.
I have those two. I mean, I've got more than the. Well, no, all of them are offloaded except for those two. I also went through a big spider solitaire phase.
Mm.
Okay, hold on. I'm showing you this game.
Yummy. I'm really intrigued now.
I'm on level
What in the world?
740 on this game.
On Bus Escape?
Yeah, I've got a newborn. I've got random time to kill when he takes a nap. Okay, look. All right, see this? Okay, so like these are all unknowns.
Jake, that is giving me anxiety. I'm getting stressed. No, like I'm actually stressed out. That's terrible.
You would think it'd give me anxiety too, but somehow it's like soothing.
And no, it's
brain.
not soothing. It's
I don't know how
traumatizing.
how my OCD brain, ADHD brain thrives with that. I don't know.
I'm gonna show you. You'll freak out.
Yeah, no. Right now?
Do you know what the max that you can have open is?
No.
It's 4 times. He's reached it.
What is it?
What kind of a human has 500 Safari tabs open?
You have 500 in private and 500 in regular. You bet you can.
You can have max 1,000, and he has them. Mm.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. I currently have 111 open.
I probably have 1.
And I've closed a lot. Yeah, I don't know why I have some of these open.
That is so ridiculous.
That's on brand.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this stuff. Like some of this, I'm like, I don't even know why this is open. A lot of it is house stuff. Like a lot of it's like tiles that I want to get for ours. A lot of it's, you know what? A lot of it is clothes I want. Tacovas.
Oh my goodness.
I want a pair of Tacovas so bad.
We have gift cards. We need to go spend our gift card.
Oh, yeah. Here's a Pilato. Have you ever been to Pilato?
Honey.
Yeah, I've got
we just went last week. We're going again this Sunday. We're Pilato stands. They're so good.
All right, here's a little bit of a hot take for you. I don't love Americanized Italian food.
Yeah, typically I don't either.
So because like growing up, we used to do like crappy spaghetti every Wednesday night before church. And I
not
hate
like
it.
Authentic spaghetti.
Yeah, no, not authentic.
Yeah.
I hate it. And right after we had Harvey, a friend of ours was like, "Hey, have y'all ever had Pilato? It's Italian. I'm gonna bring it up." And I'm like, "No, but like." And if someone's offering to, it's like, I'm not a brat, so I'm not gonna be like, "No." So I was like, "Yeah, that's great. That sounds good." It was unreal.
No, it's like one of my favorite places. So we're going Sunday night, and they have what's called the Sunday sauce. Incredible.
No, I don't remember.
It's absolutely incredible. They have like an absolute spread on Sunday dinner.
I think she brought us.
It's amazing.
Like, I'm trying to remember what she brought us. It was something like it was like a red sauce.
It's probably the radiatory vodka sauce.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Or the radiatory vodka pasta.
Had like chicken with it or something.
I don't know, but let me just tell you, that place
it was unbelievable.
Is amazing.
And it was it was to go as well.
Sometimes I like wonder, is this place overhyped because I'm seeing so many people like post about it, or is it actually good? No, like it's so good.
Yeah, it was that good. I was stunned.
You'll have to go eat it in person.
What's the oyster bar restaurant in Germantown?
If you wouldn't have asked me, I know it. I can see it.
It's like an old warehouse.
It has Josephine's outside. What is the oyster place? I'm about to freak out.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
No,
We've
I've
been
literally
there.
been there, and I
Tor
love
and
their
I've
oysters so much.
Tor and I've been there once. Hold on.
The Optimist. The
It's one of
Optimist.
the most slept on restaurants in Nashville, I think.
Their oysters go so hard.
I didn't eat
love
oysters, or like I
them.
had never tried them when I went there. I would get them now when I went there,
So good.
but their bread, I
Uh,
don't remember what they did. And I got some fish that was baked.
yeah.
Now I'm starving
There's
now.
I know, it's like I'm getting so hungry. Now
Yeah.
we're talking about all these good food
Yeah, I
places.
know.
I'm dying. But really, like Nashville's food is just top tier. Like I can go anywhere on any night and just not be let
No,
down.
I
I feel
do
like.
remember talking with someone about that when we first
Yeah.
moved here like 11 years ago. Like, I could eat at a different restaurant every night.
Every night.
And I don't know that I would ever touch all of the restaurants.
No,
here.
and I
like now
love
there's so many
that.
closing and opening too. That's like,
Yeah. Gosh, I
I-
mean, I miss some of the like staples in Nashville that I've gone. I really
So I'll say this though, like when it comes to some people are not this way,
Mhm.
and I guess some of it depends on context too as well. But I love
Mhm.
love a long meal,
Oh, would they like course it out?
and just like
And the vibes, they've got Sinatra playing.
if
Sinatra's
it's not,
on, I
it's
know
like
it's gonna be
kind
good.
of. I don't love a loud restaurant.
Yeah.
I love like a more chill.
Oh yeah.
Like soft vibes, I guess you could say.
I like
But it's
making dinner a whole experience.
Yeah, no, that is what it is for me.
Yeah.
So it's like even if you come sit down at my house,
Sip my drink.
yes.
Yes.
If we do a big dinner at my house, I don't want you to come here for an hour. I want you to plan to be here for 4.
No, like I want you to stay at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's
I
stay for
want
like
it-
a long time.
Yes,
Let's
because
catch up.
we're gonna sit down and we're gonna eat dinner. We're gonna have drinks,
Yeah.
and then dinner's gonna be done, and we're gonna have more drinks,
Yeah.
and we're gonna sit here and
Because
we're
you're a
gonna
good
talk.
host.
Yeah, I care a lot about like when I took Roman to Cane Prime, we went with 2 friends of ours. It was me, Tor, Roman, and 2 friends of ours, and we sat there. We literally were there. I think we got there at 5 and left at 8 or 8:30.
That's the best.
And I had no clue what time was when we left because like we weren't on our phones.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay, that is
I
the best
love
thing
that.
ever. If I sit down at dinner and people are playing on their phone like the whole
Yeah,
time,
I hate it.
I just like can't. I can't
I
enjoy
can't
myself.
either.
And like even with how much I work, I really do try to
Mhm.
like set aside times, do not disturb
Yeah.
times. Like I really do try to separate
Yep.
that kind of stuff because it's important.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I
know?
agree. Yeah, no, and I'm awful at it. But if
Yeah.
I'm at a meal though, if I'm at a restaurant at a meal,
Yeah.
I'm not on my phone.
No.
Like what am I gonna do? Scroll Instagram while I'm sitting at a 5-star steakhouse?
Yeah, like that's just not the vibe. That's like not what we should be doing.
Like
Yeah,
you know
No.
who does experience really well though? Bourbon steak.
they do. They really do. And they were
It's like a
so
tip
good
off.
to us
It's like a
when we
tip
went
off.
for an anniversary.
Yeah.
They like brought out all the
You
things.
gotta tell me next time you go. First
Yeah.
of all, if the next time you go, if you don't take me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay.
Second, but then I also tell Chef Daniel.
Yes.
So that's why I text him if I want to go.
Yeah.
So we were gonna go for our anniversary, and like
Mhm.
the earliest reservation that he could get us in, I was like 8:15 or something, and I was like,
Ugh.
if it was just me and Tori, I'd go. Like I don't mind a late dinner,
But Rome.
but Rome
right?
needed to be in bed
Yeah.
as a whole thing. So okay, hold on. Let's change gears.
Okay.
We've gone down a rabbit hole of food, and I
And now
also
I'm
smell Tori's
like
cooking dinner.
literally starving.
Yeah, and I'm like, I could eat a horse.
Yes, I'm.
I don't know where that saying came.
I could just eat a horse.
I could eat a
I
horse.
saw this thing and it was talking about how it was the year of the horse, and it's like, well, I don't know. Apparently, it's like the year of the horse or something, and like the child. I don't know. I don't know what that
getting a
means.
Horse tattoo.
But please do. But anyways, it was
I'm
like
right on my left pec. I'm getting.
you
a
should.
horse tattoo.
But no,
I actually just a
No.
just a galloping stallion.
you need to do an overweight horse. That's what I saw. It was like so far. This is all I've done in the year of the horse, and it's this big overweight horse running in a field.
Why is stuff like that
I said,
so-
"Wait,
why
why are
is
these
stuff like
oversized
that
horses so
so funny?
cute?"
I was about to say something. You ever
They're
like
so
have a
cute.
thought that hits you and you're like, I want to say that. Then you remember that this is a public podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I say a lot, and I realize I couldn't say that.
You're like, I'm not gonna say that.
There's some
Reserve
things-
reserve
there's
those
some
thoughts.
things that I start to say that I'm like every now and then my filter comes in.
Catch yourself.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I want to go back
Okay.
to your upbringing.
Okay.
Did you all?
Uh-huh.
So when I met you all, you lived with Nana,
Yeah.
who is
And listen, I wanted a
I-
chicken pot pie. I called her yesterday. I said, Nana, I'm really craving your chicken pot pie. Guess who had a chicken pot pie for dinner?
oh yeah,
Nana said, I'll make it for you.
she is
What an angel.
she is one of the greatest human beings I've ever
best
Like,
ever.
literally.
I'm so
So, did you
lucky.
all always live at their house growing up?
No.
Okay.
No, this is a fun story.
Okay.
Okay, I was finishing my freshman year of high school, and then I came home. And so, like I said, my dad was in music business, and there were some sketchy things going on, and
Sure.
I haven't really talked about all of that too much
Yeah.
publicly, but
Oh, for sure.
I come home, everything I've ever owned is on my front lawn. He got our house foreclosed on that we had, lived in for
No way.
forever. Yeah, and so at that point, we had to, completely pivot. My mom had no idea. Like, my mom has, like, always just been so
No way.
wonderful, and she had
Yeah.
no idea that this was happening, right? And
Mhm.
so then we, like, rented for, like, a little while,
Okay.
and then when my grandpa passed away, we moved in with my nana.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's
Yeah.
how we ended up with my nana. And then right after we moved in with my nana, pretty much, it all kind of timed out that, like, my dad kind of left the picture, left
Yeah.
the scene.
Yeah.
So honestly, like, I was just talking to my mom about this morning. We had such a fun house. It was all girls.
Yeah.
My mom, my
Oh, it
sister,
was a scene.
myself, and my nana. Like, we
Yeah.
were little riots. Like, we
Oh,
had so
The
much
4 of you all
fun.
together is a riot for
Yeah.
sure.
It was a blast.
So, do you have any contact with your dad now?
I do now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom, my sibling, like, Hannah
Yeah,
does
yeah.
not.
Sure.
My mom does not. But I do. For me, I wanted to.
Well, I was gonna ask, like, at what
Mhm.
stage of that going from being a teenager,
Mhm.
your parents' relationship isn't great,
Yeah.
and then you go through something traumatic like
Yeah.
being forced out of the house you grew up
Mhm.
in, to then your parents get divorced, you moved in with your grandparents or your
Mhm.
grandmother. Then you're going through all that, and, like, that's,
Mhm.
like, I mean, you're a teenager going through
Yeah.
that, and there's a lot of instability in that. So, like, at what stage of all that you become an adult, you go, "You know what? I wanna reach out to" did you reach out to him?
Yeah, I reached out to him.
Okay.
I just, I feel like I reached out to him and I said, "You know what? I forgive you."
Mhm.
Like, we all have demons that we fight, and, you were in an environment that was really conducive to those. The
Mhm.
music business can
Yep.
be really hard, on people mentally, and, kind of bring out some of the struggles in people, and,
Yep.
I just don't wanna live with a heart that doesn't forgive others,
Mhm.
especially my dad.
Yeah.
That's a really heavy burden to carry, and
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
Was it hard for you
Uh-huh.
to reach out to him and open that door knowing a couple of things?
Mhm.
One, the hurt that you had experienced from him as a kid and
Mhm.
as a young adult.
Yeah.
And two, the fact that, like, there's been no reconciliation between he and your mom, and
Yeah.
that, like, he and your your sister
Mhm.
wants nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Was that hard for you on
Yeah,
any
it's
level?
hard because you feel like you're upsetting, the family that you're with all the
Mhm.
time. Like, I don't wanna offend my
Was it a
mom.
big deal for them for you to reach out, or did they
Um,
know that you were?
Not at first, but
Okay.
now they do, and, they understand why I did.
Mhm.
I'm like, "It's my dad, it's
Yeah.
my heart, it's
Mhm.
my life," and if I feel like I have gotten to a place where I have forgiven him, it's kinda like, it's not really their place to say, "Oh, you can't do that," and, they
Yeah.
were, like, happy for me, and they
Yeah.
were like, "I'm glad that you did that."
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was a really awkward place to be in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, was it hard? But, like, did you have a lot of peace going through
Mhm.
that, though, of, like,
Yeah.
you knew that, like, this is the right thing to do, this is what I need to do,
100%.
regardless of if anybody else understands it?
100%. I don't make decisions until I feel very
Mhm.
confident in them, so I'm
Mhm.
not gonna do
Where do you
stuff
think that
until I
comes
feel it.
from?
I think it's from such an unstable household growing up.
Mhm.
I'm not just gonna make rash decisions.
Yeah.
Everything that I do is very thought out, and a lot of the times, I have plans far in advance before anybody even knows.
Sure.
I'm a very, like, "Don't talk about it, do it"
Yep.
type of
I get
person.
that.
So I'm gonna do something, and you won't even know that I'm, like, gonna do it, you know?
Yep. I
That's just
do.
how I am. I'm
Yep.
very not calculated in a bad way, but I just think everything through before I
Well,
do
and
something.
I feel that a lot of that also stems
Mhm.
from the way your mom raised you and your
For
sister
sure.
to be.
And honestly, my mom did such a good job with my sister and I. Like,
Yep.
the way she raised us, I so appreciate.
Yeah.
Obviously there's things that happened in our life that,
For sure.
we can't always control, but, for the most part, I am very thankful for how she raised my sister and I.
What I'm trying to think of the right way to ask
Yeah.
this question. So your dad was in the picture until you were freshman, sophomore in high school.
So yes, he was.
But he was also on the road.
Yeah,
a
so
lot.
he has been on the road my whole life, pretty much, like
But
since I
also,
was
he's
young.
also had a lot of success at the same token.
Yeah, he was very successful, and so I got to do a lot of really cool things.
Did he have a record go gold or platinum?
Yeah, I have the gold records actually.
I've
Yeah.
seen them.
Yeah, they're in our bourbon bar at home. Yeah. Yeah, I took them.
Was
I'm like,
that for
it's
songs
cool.
that like as an artist or as a songwriter?
He was a producer and then songwriter on some, yeah. So, I mean, I'm not gonna
I'm
let gold
sure
record go to the dump. I mean, I wanna put it in my house.
I feel like I knew I feel like I knew that
Yeah.
probably at, like when I had seen them and learned about that, but also like I know so much more about
Yeah.
having friends in the industry at this stage now is like you learn a lot more of that nuance.
For sure.
But and sorry, I interrupted you by
No, you're fine.
bringing that up. But so like yeah, like your dad was on the road your whole life.
Yeah, it was just something that I was very used to. Yeah.
So is that where you think your mom in a lot of ways had to be an independent in some regards a single parent because
Without
he
a
was
doubt.
gone all the time?
And I mean, my mom, like my mom is a hairstylist. She's done hair in Nashville for ever and a day.
Your mom's got an incredible story.
She's so great. She's great. But I mean, she has worked her tail off always.
Still does.
I've never met somebody that works as much or as hard as my mom. And, I thought she did that to provide for my sister and I, but now we're grown and she's still working like she did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she'd work that many hours and then, still find a way to take care of my sister and I when my dad was gone. And I do credit that a lot. We had really great neighbors, really great friends. My dad had a lot of really good friends in the industry as well.
Yeah.
And their families were so great. And I wouldn't have made it without all of them,
But that's wild though. So it's like, what level of where you are in life now of being a nurse practitioner and deciding I'm gonna go do something very difficult and become a successful realtor.
Yeah.
And get my real estate license. Do you think comes from being raised by a mother like your mom who has such determination and grit and I don't know if discipline is the right word.
Yeah, I mean, she is disciplined.
I can't think of the right word or the word I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
But it's like just such like a stick-to-itiveness in a sense of where you look at this and she goes, no matter what other circumstances are happening, my children will be cared for and provided for, and I'm not missing anything.
Without a doubt. I mean, I think I have this internal just desire to be able to provide for myself and my future family. And that is so embedded in me that I will do anything that I have to do to succeed, but also still be a good person doing it too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do people dirty in that process, but I mean, I
Sometimes
will work as hard as I have to.
Some people need to be done dirty.
Yeah, they probably do. But
respectfully,
I don't have the heart to do it though. I can't. I really can't. I'm such a people pleaser. It hurts.
I have the heart to be an asshole when necessary, but I don't know that I want to ever do something the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'll just be a dick when I do it the right way.
No, that's my problem. Like, I will literally
That's
lay awake
awful.
at night and think about if I hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
Like, I'm such a sensitive girl.
But I do think that matters though, especially we were talking about this earlier. Before we started recording about how the importance of being good to people.
For sure.
In life.
Yeah.
And not just like, and I think also especially in a town like where we are, where we live.
Small town, yeah.
Because Nashville is not a big place.
No, and it closes in on you real fast if you treat people badly. And I have seen that.
I'm trying to remember who I was just talking with someone this exact conversation recently about how important it is that anyone you interact with and come in contact with, like I promise you, if you treat people well and you don't treat people like they're a commodity or that
Right.
they have
You're
something
not
that
using them
n-
for
if
something.
the second someone
Yeah.
in this town learns, I don't care if they're a big name or
Yeah.
not a big name, the second that they learn that you like or they get any type of vibe that you are trying to use them or gain from them and not care about them, they're out.
100%.
And your name will
Rightfully
and
so.
your name's done in this town.
Yeah.
And I'm not even connected to like big
Yeah.
name high end I'm not friends
Mm.
with anybody that people are like I didn't know. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
But I know enough and have seen enough in this town and have been around enough to know it's like it matters so much on every level
Yeah.
how you treat
How you
people.
treat people. Yeah, I mean, and that's how people remember you, and
Yeah.
it just makes a really big difference, and I mean, I'm sure, like, with raising kids, you think about that of, like,
Yeah.
I've got to make sure that my kids treat people with respect and kindly. You know what I mean?
Teaching Roman that he doesn't have to like everyone, but he has to be nice to everyone
That is so yeah, that's so
is
gold.
so important. It's hard too because like
Mm.
there's some punks.
There are some really
You
mean
know?
kids,
Like there's
yes.
some punks who like there's kids who be saying stuff to him.
Yeah. I mean, there is stuff that kids said to me growing
Yeah.
up that I still remember. I'm almost
100%.
30 and I still
Yeah.
remember the way that they
Yeah.
talk to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. It's like we were Roman's real into Boy Meets World right now.
I love
Yeah.
Topanga.
I love that show.
Corey and
We're watching
Topanga
it.
forever.
However, we were watching an episode about how Eric was trying to smash. It's
Oh,
that
yeah.
second season. He was trying to smash with some girl he was talking
Uh-huh.
to, and his mom and dad found out because the girl's earring fell off on their bed, and
The earring
yeah, the earring. It was like
always
this
gives it
massive. It
away.
was like this earring like this big. I was like, dog. First of all, who's
Who are
wearing
you
earrings that
with?
big? Yeah, I was like, what are
Yeah.
we doing here?
Okay,
But
Eric.
anyways, I was
Yeah.
like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, do we need to skip this episode? And Ron would not need to hear about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you
you're like,
just
we
start
should probably
thinking-
maybe filter this.
But all that to be said,
Shows were a little more unhinged though, back in the day.
dude, we were watching Seventh Heaven recently. Did you ever watch Seventh Heaven?
Yes. They did some things.
The first season, I
Yeah.
was like, whoa!
They
I
did
was like, I
some
forgot how
things.
Wild West 1996 was sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But Roman, I don't remember what we were watching. I don't remember if it was that show or if he had watched something else. I really can't, or maybe I really don't remember exactly what we were watching. Could have been the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. They said this in as well, but they say we're Jonas Brothers stands.
Yes.
But he said
Love Joe Bros.
he goes, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." And I'm like, dog, that's a lie.
They will hurt you.
I looked at him. I was like, dude, words hurt a lot.
I love
And
that.
he's like, let's
yeah.
just end the show. And so I was like, yeah, I know. I'm like, but it's a saying that's
They
not
say
true.
that, but it's not true.
And so
I'd rather you hit me with a stone than call me some of the names some of these kids call
Facts.
me.
Facts.
They were mean.
And it's like recently, like something happened, and like Roman was real bothered by something some kid said to him, and I just was like,
see,
and he was just like getting to him, and I'm like, dog, like first of all, it's like, I'm like, he's a punk, and like don't let him bother you, like you're like. And he got like all hot and bothered and in a like so upset about it. And I just like, and I'm like, dude, you have like I get that you think he's a punk, and I respect that fact, and he is, and like, but at the same time, you got to be nice to him.
you have to.
You have to be
I know.
kind. And like that is where it's
even
like,
if it's hard.
that is
you got to do it.
Well, and that's where he's got
Yeah.
enough of his mother in him, where it's like, to me,
Yeah.
I wanna be like, nah, dude, you put him in his place.
Yeah, you
Like,
earned it, kid.
Yeah, like look at him and tell him to shut the hell up. Like
Yeah.
I don't care. And then Tori goes, no, you can't. So like I get like
Her
the,
sweet soul, yeah.
Tori's
Yeah.
sweet little angel voice in my ear going, you can't be like that. He's got to be a sweet boy. He's got to be kind. And I'm like, yeah, but sometimes you got to have a little asshole in you.
Yeah. You
And
got to
that's
be
like,
strong.
I didn't have that at
This
his
is what I've
age.
learned. You have to be strong and direct, but you can still be
Yeah,
kind.
you can. Yeah,
you know, there's definitely an art to that.
100%.
There's an art. I'm working on
What-
that. I'm trying to get really
What
good.
I have learned about myself is like, I am an asshole.
Mm.
However, when it comes to the moment where I need to be an asshole,
Yeah.
I can do it very tactfully and with a
Mm.
lot of grace. Cause like
Mhm.
I will get myself worked into a tizzy of
Yeah.
being like, I'm going to fix this situation right now. Let me tell you how. And then when it comes down to it, my blood pressure comes down a little bit. I get a
Yeah.
little more
More
even
level
keel.
headed. Uh-huh.
And then I can handle it a
Yeah.
little better. But yeah,
Sure.
all of that to say, to go back to what we're saying, it's like, if there's anything in life that I think matters that you need to learn as an adult, and it's not just in this city,
Yeah.
in this town, it's like how you treat people, it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't go unnoticed, and people definitely
Well,
remember
and
that. Yeah.
I got into a big conversation a few episodes ago with my friend Parker Gray, who's a country artist. Unreal. She released this song right after she was on this, called Gas Station Flowers. That is one of my favorite songs.
I did go listen to that after. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So good. So good.
She's a freak. That song is a genuine,
Amazing.
like, to the
Yeah.
point my dad brought it up to me the other day, and he's like, "That song's really good."
It's
And I
real
was like,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Parker, shout out to you. But we were talking about on it when she was on, about how much we notice, like, when you're creating and doing something, like, the people that do and don't support you.
Oh, that is like the number one thing.
It's like people that I'm like friends with, that I'm
Yeah.
like relatively close to, that
Yeah.
they're the ones who reach out and are like, "Dude, this is so good." And so it's just like, I think being a human being, how you treat people matters.
Right.
And how you support the people you claim to be friends with also matters.
That definitely matters. Because here's the thing, whether they tell you that they notice or not, they notice.
Yep.
They notice that you're not showing up for them. They notice that you're not supporting them.
Oh,
They
I
notice you've
promise
never
you,
liked a single thing of theirs. They notice.
Well, it's like, think about it in the context as well of what you do. It's like, you put yourself out there a lot,
Yeah.
to let people know, like, "Hey, I'm here to help you buy a house."
Yeah.
Whatever, or like whatever
I mean,
it is.
I didn't realize how much social media like went into selling real estate, and that has been really hard for me because
Yeah.
social media is really not like my strong suit. Actually,
Yeah, I
it
understand that. Yeah.
it's really a lot. It's
Yeah.
kind of draining on me mentally. And so when you put yourself out there like that, and
Yeah.
you have friends that don't show up for
Dude,
you,
I was about to say, and so then a friend's
it
like buying, so then you see a
hurts.
friend buys a house and you go,
Yeah, it
"The hell?
hurts.
What am I?
Yeah,
What am I?"
I notice.
It's But it's like, that is,
Yeah.
I listen, I notice.
Yeah.
And like, that is like, we were joking about toxic traits earlier. That's a toxic trait. Because
Yeah.
like, I try not to pay too much attention to the quantity of views or engagement on each episode.
Right.
I do like pay attention because like, it does matter.
Yeah.
And I do want to know that like what we're doing is working.
Right.
However, it's like, I don't try to base my self-worth or anything on that.
No.
However, I do notice when people don't engage. I notice a lot.
And
And it
does affect you.
Oh no,
It
you
can affect
you
you.
can ask Tori when we're done. She'll tell you. There's a couple scenarios that she could tell you off the top of her head that I cannot let go.
And I mean, honestly, rightfully so. Like, if you're supposed to be a really good friend of mine and you don't support the things that I'm working towards so hard, like, it's
So that where this becomes toxic for me is that I want to let that affect the way that I support my friends. And I'm not, but like, the thing is I'm not that type. I'm not the type that I will spitefully like not support you, whether you do, like, because I like, the thing for me is like, I don't support the people I love and care about because you support me or for you to.
Right.
You just
do
not
it because
that
you
way.
want to do it, though.
Because I care about my friends and them being successful.
For sure.
It's like my buddy Colton. If he posts something on, like, he's got a company, he does like property. It's called Delta Property Solutions.
Yeah.
If he posts something, guaranteed, and he would, and
all over it.
I will comment and probably share it. If you ask him,
I don't even know what some of my friends do, to be honest with you, and I'm like, you are literally amazing. Like, and I do feel that way because they are amazing and they work so hard, and like, I love to see people's success. Like, I genuinely, at my core, love to see people be successful. I don't care if it's in the same field that I'm in. Go off and be successful. Like, there's plenty of success for everyone. And I love to see people just excel in their areas.
I agree. And I just that's a tangent for me. I don't know why. I think being good to people, and I think championing people and supporting them, like, it just matters.
It matters so much.
It really does.
Well, I mean, have you seen those videos of like these kids that are at different events, and they're so upset and they look so sad, and then they look in the crowd and they notice that someone's there for
You know,
them.
the ones that get me,
Someone's there for
yeah,
them,
the ones that get
you
me is the
know?
grandparent ones.
Oh, we don't deserve grandparents. They're just
No,
so
no.
good.
So
But showing up matters,
one of
and
one of my closest friends, his dad passed away. I've talked about it
oh,
on this podcast before. His
yeah,
dad passed last summer. He died on my birthday.
that's so
And
sad.
his dad was one of my dad's best friends. He was one of my close friends. I've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
This hoe,
So,
I don't know if I can say that, but I don't give a flip. He will literally send me an Instagram reel at
uh-huh,
11:30 at night
uh-huh.
about your dad being gone. And I'm like, you can't do this.
Don't do that. I'm gonna cry.
And he'll just be like, yeah, I'm in a dark
Yeah.
place. I'm like, yeah, dog.
Yeah, that's a hard
I
thing to
know.
go
It's
through.
like, and his
Yeah.
son, he's got a son, he's getting ready to have a daughter, and his son is
Mhm.
named after his dad.
Oh, that is so cute.
He's a tank, too. I love that kid so much.
That's
He's
adorable.
so funny.
I love that.
But yeah, it's just like, but like that to your point though, it's like
Mhm.
I just saw one the other day about it. It's like not even just grandparents, but like the bond between a grandfather and a grandchild.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh,
The best relationship ever. I
God.
miss my grandma every
Oh
day.
yeah, I know. So all right, let me ask
My
you one
angel.
question to finish.
Of course.
You know, what level
Mhm.
at this stage in your life,
Mhm.
when you look at what you've experienced from, in some regards, being raised by a single mom, although
Yeah.
your dad was,
Mostly.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I mean, your dad was, your parents were still together, but
Mhm.
he was not around all the time.
Mhm.
Then going from your parents being divorced and you being, for sure raised by a single mom and
Yeah.
your grandmother, to then being, in college on your own, away from home,
Mhm.
to getting married. What level has faith played in that for you, and like
Yeah.
how has it come and gone or changed, and
Uh.
the value of it in your life changed the older you've gotten?
So faith has always been a huge thing to me.
Mhm,
And it has been really the only thing that has
mhm,
gotten me through a lot of dark seasons.
mhm.
My faith changes because it changes like in different scenarios. Like there's different things that I'm hoping for and longing
Sure.
for and praying for in life,
Mhm,
right? But there were just so many dark times in my life where I knew that I could just feel God's presence in my
yeah.
life and in my heart, in that He was working in me and He was not letting me
Mhm,
drown. And He
mhm.
was never gonna let me drown.
Yep,
And He only wanted what was best for me. And there were dark seasons for sure. But I always had this confidence that I would get out of them.
yep.
And I still to this day have that same faith and that
Mhm,
same holy confidence that it's all gonna work out for me.
yeah,
Yeah, I've always been that girl that has
yeah.
thought that.
I love that, and I think the beautiful thing for me as the older I've
Mhm.
gotten is, I think, in a sense, faith has almost become simplified again, I would say.
It should be childlike.
Yeah,
It should be childlike.
yeah.
It should feel that easy. It
And I
should be so, like, integrated
and
into
I
your
and I
life, you
think
don't think about it.
yeah, and I think a lot of that too for me is a result of the experiences that I've had
Mhm,
and what I've gone through and
mm,
environments I've been in, and the legalism that exists within religion
mhm.
and Christendom and all of that. And I haven't talked a ton about this on this podcast. Like it
Right,
comes up.
right,
But I think now though it's like, uh I think my perspective the older I've gotten is a lot more simple and a
for
lot
sure.
more, I don't know that welcoming is the right word, but it's not so hateful.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be hateful.
Yeah, I think if I look back at my life when I was in ministry and when I was a youth pastor and in different roles, my lord, was I hateful to people.
Yeah.
Like I just think like people that I'm like, you're in sin, and now I just go like, oh,
Oh, that's a
oh,
lot. That's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we were kind of talking about that earlier though,
Mhm,
of just this sense of, I think I was really, really bad when I was younger of
mhm.
looking at people and going, you should know better because it's in the Bible. And I'm like,
Right.
well, why?
Right. I mean, if you didn't grow up reading the Bible, how
Yeah.
are you supposed to know?
Yeah,
You
like,
know?
I just was
Yeah.
curious though. It's like, I mean,
Mhm.
because I know that,
Yeah.
faith in God and faith in general has been a big
Well,
part
and
of
I
your
will
life.
tell you this.
Yeah.
I grew up bouncing around in churches. Like, I didn't
Mm,
grow up in like a Sunday school, go to church every Sunday, Wednesday, home. Like, we bounced around a lot. We would
sure,
kind of pop into different churches and
sure,
things. So truly, like, I was not the kid that like knew everything about the Bible.
sure.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But I always had this personal relationship
Mhm.
with Jesus that
And I think at
it
the end of
was
the day,
just so
that matter
beautiful.
like, that's what
Yeah.
matters. Like, I did grow up I mean, I was in
Yeah.
church, like, 19 times a week. It's like
Yeah.
and, like, I am grateful for that in a lot of
Right.
ways, but I at the end of the day, it's like, you don't that doesn't have to be
No.
you in order to and again, like, this is just specific to us. Not everyone who listens to
Mhm.
this podcast believes in God, and I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. Like,
Totally fine.
I mean, I
For me, it just is what has gotten me through
mhm,
very dark times.
100%. Yeah,
So for me, that's why I choose to
yeah,
follow.
that's awesome.
But I mean, like you said, I don't feel like I come from a hateful background
Yeah,
being Christian, and I hate that being Christian
yeah.
is even been associated with being hateful
One
or
well,
not
and
kind to
it's
others,
because it
and
is. I mean, I
there's some
just
degree of it. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
like,
sad.
if you are a person who's listening to this and you have been spoken to or treated
Yeah,
poorly by a Christian, genuinely, I'm sorry, because
I
that
am
is
so sorry as well.
no,
Yeah,
I do. That is
just call
probably
me. I'll tell you I love you, and
well, that is probably,
I'll
though, a
hype you
big
up.
reason, I think, why I don't always talk about it as much on this
Yeah.
podcast, because I know the amount of people who have been treated so poorly.
So poorly. Yeah. Yeah, and
And
that's, a product of people.
yeah.
And it's not a product of him,
Because
and I have
again,
to
I would say
remind
it's like
myself of
that
that,
when
you know?
I've been the person who's treated people poorly too, so, like,
Yeah,
I'm so aware of that, and so
yeah.
I do care,
I've been on
about
every
that.
side of it.
Yep,
Um, I've been treated poorly by people in church because,
yep,
I didn't go to church every Sunday, Wednesday, and it
yep,
wasn't because I didn't wanna go. Trust
yeah,
me, it wasn't
for
because I
sure,
didn't wanna go.
for
It's because
sure,
I wasn't raised in that household and my family was doing everything they could do just to get by, we didn't have time,
100%.
and,
Yep,
like, my mom couldn't even transport me 'cause she was working, you
yep,
know?
I get it.
So
No, I fully understand. Um, you got anything else you wanna add?
no,
I
this
feel like
has
it's a
been
great place to
great.
close.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much for having
Thank you for coming
me.
on. It means the world.
Yes.
We had a lot of random conversations. Again,
So much
if you
random
listen to this
convo.
on any level, then you understand that
Yeah.
that is my life. But it means the world. Yeah. I'm for real, like, I mean, your family has been a huge part of our lives. And I mean, I adore you all so much.
Yeah,
I
same for
love you
you and
all.
your family. Y'all are
It's
wonderful.
I truly I mean, I mentioned this earlier. It's wild to me
Mhm,
that, like, I really outside of my job that I had when I
mhm.
first moved here, you all were the first friends we had,
Yeah,
which is
that's
just
so
crazy.
crazy.
Well,
It's been that long. It's wild.
no, that is when I think about the fact that we've been here 11 years,
Mhm.
that's startling.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, that is wild.
Good 11 years, though.
A great 11 years. I would not trade it. But Whitley, thank you
No,
so much for coming
of
on.
course.
It
Thank
means the world to
you.
me. Thank you so much for listening to my episode with my friend Whitley. Really had fun getting to sit down and talk with her about her life and her upbringing and also just have a bunch of random ADHD moments all throughout it. So, as you know, that's what you get with me. And also have a bunch of random conversations with her husband, who is also in the room off mic. But I hope you enjoyed it. Really grateful, as always, for everyone who listens to these episodes. And would love for you to make sure you share our reels on social, share the episode with someone you know, because they also might thoroughly enjoy the BS that I make you endure at times on these episodes. So make sure you are subscribed to the podcast wherever you listen: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Amazon. Subscribe there, and so that you don't miss a single episode. Follow us on social medias at Deep.ish Podcast, and leave us a review. 5 stars would be great, and we will see you next week for our next episode.